what it's about. People who are hungry for information to grow and to take their businesses to the next level. All right, let's get moving. We have Thapelo, Head of Marketing from DKNY Lounge, to come and tell us about the story. Thapelo here. He's with us in the building. Can we please show him some love? Come on, come on, a bit more. Over to you, brother.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. How are you guys? Awesome, thanks. Name is Thapelo Wabahlamama. So I'm here to just say a warm welcome to everyone. Thank you so much for choosing this venue, the T team, Netbank, the stalls, our speakers, and just everyone at large. So I'm just here to give you a bit more information about how this place started, from when we began until where we are now. We started in 2019, pre-COVID, 1st of June, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was 1st of June. We actually celebrated our birthday recently, last month. We were turning 3. 3 if you do count the COVID year, because that was a big knock on us, a huge one, you can imagine. So we're a Groove Lounge, and I think just another social lounge as well for social activities like these ones. We also recently hosted a recent campaign where young entrepreneurs, people in the youth were given an opportunity to get mentoring, training, and some funding for their businesses. There were 3 businesses. I just can't remember all of them. And I think it was 30K in total that was provided between the 3 businesses, different levels as well. So we're trying to do more social activities and more activities like what T is having. So DKNY started in 2019. This place was, what you see now, was totally different. If you knew it before, it was called Front Seat. Yes, it was a totally different place. If you know Front Seat, you know what that place was. So for us starting this place was to, I think Tawaratale, or Marata, well known, had a vision to create a lounge where the hood would change in terms of the entertainment scenery. He's a big entertainment guy, so he wanted to create a place that would change the view of entertainment and the way we view it. So it was initially, even with the branding, when I started the branding, I started from scratch. I did everything alone, actually. People thought there was an agency. I was like, no, I actually did everything alone. We did the architecture first, and then we came with branding. Branding, we started looking at ideas on how to make the place better, develop out of the norm ideas for Ikasi, and it's been tough. It's been tough, but we're building as we go along. I remember in 2019, if you saw the stage behind us, there was nothing like that. This was just tiles here. Each stage was like a small little table like that with the CDJs, and there was nothing there. But we learned to develop over the years. We didn't even have the Roadhouse. The Roadhouse actually is a nice story. It was a concept developed from COVID. So we had the lounge, but we didn't have like an eatery place. So when COVID hit, we had to close down, shut down all our doors. All the staff had to go home. We couldn't even do anything about it, like give them a little something, because we weren't making income as well. And we're still particularly new. We still had to pay for a whole lot of things, so it was quite a tough mission. So we decided that we're going to do something within the restrictions. So we decided to open a Roadhouse Ikasi. And from the research I did, I don't think there was much of a Roadhouse concept Ikasi. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen a Roadhouse concept Mukasi. So we decided, let's do that. And that took some time to grow, We had a lot of flaws, but we had a lot of wins as well, especially with customer complaints. I think the one thing about us, we are very active on social media. So with being active on social media, you're opening a space for people to criticize you, which we do need. Because people don't tell us where we're going wrong, we're going to keep doing what is supposedly wrong. But if you tell us, guys, please change this and change that, we are open to listening, and we listen to our people. So we opened the Roadhouse 2020, I think it was 2020 if I'm not mistaken. 2020, it opened, and then we were slowly opening and closing. I think you guys remember the restrictions kept going and coming back. And with all of that happening, we learned rules, We learned to understand our market. We learned to change the scenery. We didn't stick to, we're a Groove Lounge, want to do this, want to do it that way. we've got a diverse market. So how we do it is we've got Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. So with our events, Fridays are for like the youngest crowd. Saturdays are for your middle-aged adults, and then Sundays are for our senior citizens like Sean here, for the R&Bs and stuff like that. So on Sundays, we also mix it up a bit with a more younger, diverse crowd. So in that way, you're able to penetrate the whole township, and you're able to accommodate everyone. A nice thing also about us is we employ people I think it's 54 people here. Yeah, that's the total number we employ. You might not see it when you walk in. Thank you. 54 mostly young black people that are employed here. I'm one person who's very pro-black. Yeah, I am very pro-black, even in terms of people we hire. So like our service providers, I think, this is just an estimate, I think we are on 98% is black providers. 98%. Even with, if you check on our page right now, the pinned post, we actually posted how much the stats we did. We had an event April at Sinaba Stadium. It was our first major event. It was a big risk we took, but we went for it anyway. And in that one, we also employed, I think, 95% black people, from the guy who does the stage, the guy who does the sound, the cleaners, the guy who does the fencing, our DJs. Our DJs, actually, 90% were all from here. So we did get celebrity guests. We obviously have to do that. It's a big event, but if you check the lineup and everything, 90% of our DJs were local guys who were playing there. So we are very pro-black business, if I would say, and we developed with the years. You know, it's tricky. It's very tricky, especially at the lounge place. I mean, things are happening now in terms of, I like to call it groove. I don't like entertainment industry. I call it the groove industry. A lot of things are happening, and it's tough to be right all the time. It's a learning curve. You will do something thinking you're doing it well, and then people will come back, and then you learn from that. So we learn with every step we take, big and small events. And yeah, I don't know what more to provide. If there's any questions, anything more you want to know about the place, or stuff we've done, or future plans or anything, please feel free. And if there's anyone who wants to network, I already spoke to one person who wants to be a photographer, and we actually do need an events photographer. So I've already made a connection today. So if there's any more connections, or you want to speak about anything DKNY related, you want to work, or you have got an idea that we might link up with you, please hit me up, and yeah, I'm around. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one.